Hey YouTube, it's Flowy Fan since 2000 with another review for Boardwalk Empire. This is Boardwalk Empire, the final season, which is season 5, episode 3 and 4. Um, Third episode was called What Jesus Said, and basically, Buck and Chalky enter these people's houses where Buck claims he saw this safe there with a whole lot of money, and basically they hold the mother and daughter hostage. They raid around, I guess hoping they could find it safe. And basically we found out that Buck really is so retarded and dumb that that may not even be the house where he saw the safe. They basically show him the safe, and there's no money in it. There's only these stocks and bonds or whatever paper that was in there. And when somebody came to the door, I thought it would be the husband, but it was just a delivery. And basically, he tells the girl to put on the dress. She tries to just put her feet in it and put it over her gown. He's like, no, put it on proper. And then he basically, you know the mother stands up and just like, I can show you where the safe is. They go upstairs, and Chalky Chalky ends up killing them. You know, they tell him to get out, but before that, I wanted to talk about his daughter made bail, and basically, you know, the girl talks about it, said your daughter made bail. Did she know who you were, and does she know what you are? And she goes, she knew what I was, and you could tell that he's having a difficult time talking about his daughter or whatever. He really feels some type of way and blames himself for her death. But that's either here nor said. What else happened? Oh, Dr. Narcisse whores get killed by Luciano. They come in and kill them, and I was just like, oh my god, the Italian mafia is nothing to play with. It was very sad and shocking, but I guess they do what they got to do. Young Nucky, during the flashback, we get to see that we get introduced to his wife Mabel, and he knew her back when he was a little bitty boy, and that ended up being his wife. So, yeah, that was that. So now let's go on to the next episode. Basically, we see Margaret this episode, and her and Nucky are trying to figure out what they're gonna do. She comes to him telling him that she has a problem, and that Arnold Rothstein's wife wants to sue her. And he basically says only one of us has a solution. And he says, well, the firm will just have to deal with it. You're smart, you know how to deal with it, and it'll recover from the sue. She basically goes, are you gonna kill her? She's just like, no. I didn't mean to do that. And I didn't, when I said I'd take care of her, I didn't mean I was going to kill her. And we get to see that she finally kisses him, and he doesn't even respond to it. He basically is done with her. Next thing I want to talk about is George Mueller. And basically, Luciano remembers him from when he was a cop, and he tells Al Capone about it. And he basically talks his way out of it. He was scared, but he was just like, I basically he talks his way out of it. I forget what he says. And he has the guy counting to 30. He tells him, I've been through a lot in my life. He makes up all these lies about he had a wheat farm and how he lost it all. Now that's why he's here. And he doesn't believe him, but he doesn't kill him. And the cop, Mr. D'Angelo, goes and looks him up and finds out that he really was a prohibition cop. And I want to see how that's going to play out. Um, Something else I wanted to talk about was the flashbacks, and that was Nucky. And he and his brother, basically he comes to his brother's house and the door is locked, and he goes around back and sees that his mother and father are having sex. And him and his brother get into this scuffle, and they get into the scuffle, and he takes him back to where he works. He steals a key, shows him this room where they have all these beds and this nice furniture. He shows him the toilet where it flushes, because they don't have that at their house. And he's in a bathtub, and that's when his boss comes in, and instead of him getting too upset, he takes him back to his house and they feed him. And Nucky's at the table. He almost cries because he's never had food like that. And he takes him back to his house, and he just says, I'm going to say that you were working for me all day. He asks him to arrest his father. He says that he rapes his mother. He goes, well, that's only going to put him away for a certain amount of time. I'll just say he was working with me all day, and if he has anything to say about it, he'll be in trouble with the law, and I'll arrest him. And that's just how it ends for the flashbacks. I love that. I was here for it. Anything else that happened? I can't. Oh, Kennedy and Margaret Thompson were flirting or whatever, and I can just say I really don't have a lot of respect for her. She's such a whore to me. But like a goody two shoes, I think I'm better than people who are. I don't know why I get that vibe from her, but I'm not here for it because she seems a little loose. Got drunk, tried to kiss on Nucky. He basically gave her a room. It was like, you stay there, for now. Oh, and another thing, Sally ends up getting killed. She's in Cuba doing some business, and these cops won't let her pass. She tries to talk to him, tries to bribe him, and she grabs a gun, and they, grab their gun and end up killing her and shooting her. I know she was trying to be about that gangster life. Now she got her life taken away. Alright, YouTube, that was Boardwalk Empire. I hope you liked this video. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter at O's Midnight Love, and that's OS_midnight_LUV. You can also follow me on Instagram at _feeling_22. I have both of those links in the more info box, and I'll see you in my next video.